What's going on, YouTube? I'm just leaving the gym. I'm so glad that I went. It really took a lot for me to get up. I took like 2 rest days, and sometimes you just gotta get up and do it. When you say you're gonna do something, you can't expect nothing to be perfect. That's what I'm learning. You just gotta get up and do what you say you're gonna do for yourself. You know, building that self-confidence in yourself and that trust is so important, y'all, for real. I'm just glad to be back on here because I took a little break. Life got super busy. It's super busy for me right now in the best way possible. I can feel myself shedding, oh my God, like really becoming who I want to be. So it's worth it, man. I'm doing things totally different than what I'm used to doing stuff, which is just feeling like I have to go hard, and you know, I'm just in go mode all the time. But now I just see the power of rest and recovery, even within my career, within working out. You know, I come back stronger when I allow myself to take a breather. And then it dawned on me, like, you can't rest because truly you don't believe that nothing will get done. It won't happen if you don't get up and make it happen. And that's a lack of understanding on my behalf, because it's me operating in fear. I don't know if I'm the only one who be feeling like that, or, you know, really self-evaluating, but that's necessary. Sometimes you gotta sit back and think like, dang, your self-evaluating is so important. You got to be able to keep it real with yourself in order to be real with others, you know, or be able to take when others want to keep it real with you, because you already know. You done the reflection. You done sat back and reflected on your character, on your... It's important. It's very important to take time to reevaluate yourself, you know, and look yourself in the mirror and be honest, like, I'm lacking. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Because it's like, when you can do that, it don't bother you when others try to come at you, because you already ahead of the game and you know who you are. Can't nobody tell you who you are. You become a very powerful person when you can sit back and reflect and be honest. So it don't bother you that much when people come into your life and try to tell you about you, because we all got flaws, but it's up to those who understand what their weaknesses are. So that's the difference. I got some real good videos coming for y'all though. I want to take a different approach with my videos, kind of show a little bit more of my life, what I like to do on a daily, because what's boring to me, you know, y'all might like it. Shoot, I get on YouTube and watch people cut grass and, you know, do stuff that they'll think don't nobody want to see this, but they were smart enough to record it and just do it. And that's how I'm thinking, like, what's boring to me, people might want to see this. And just figuring out how to capture moments. So, you know, that's why I say I'm just gonna pull out my camera, stop being shy, especially in the gym. I'm not trying to be pulling out no big ass camera in the gym, you know, folks looking at me crazy. So I'm gonna work my way up to that though. If you see me in the gym recording, just know I did my big one. I'm doing my big one for real. I finally talked myself up to do it, because that's one of those things where it's like you want attention so bad. But I don't mind doing this though, because it's intimate, real low key. That's what I like. But when you trying to do more, you really got to step out on the edge. You can't be comfortable. You can't do what's in the norm. You gotta step out your comfort zone. You gotta do some things that you never thought that you would do. Number one, because you shedding your old self. You're not who you used to be. You don't have those same habits. So yeah, you gotta practice being the new you. Man, that's the best way I can put it. When you decide how you want your life to be, when you decide something new for yourself, it feels so weird getting into the routine, getting into the habit, because it's not you, but it's who you want to be. And that's good. That's how you know, like, all right, I'm really doing this. I'm doing what I said I was gonna do, and I'm becoming. But you got to get to a point, you know, we live in a time where everybody want to become. Hey, it's here. That's what I've been telling myself. It ain't coming no more. It's already here. And how? It's because I'm gonna decide that that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. I'm not delusional. All I need to do is put my mind to it and get into the routine. Get into the routine of doing what that version is gonna require me. You know, because there's a lot of responsibility that come behind trying to do the things that we want to do. But what I come to realize is the things that we desire is for a great reason, because once you get and accomplish the goals that you want, when you finally get it, it's like, dang, this don't feel like how I thought it would feel. But it's supposed to be like that, because you realize it was never about the thing. It was always about you becoming a different version. Like, God know what he be doing. Like, he's gonna put that desire in your heart, you know, and it's materials of this world. He knows that you are human and you are having a human experience, so of course you're gonna want these things. But he's smart enough to know to give you that desire and put the trials in your reality, so by the time you get what you want, you done became who he wanted you to become in the process, and you realize that this material thing was just that. You know, it wasn't as big as the assignment he has on your life and your identity. So I want to talk more about that later. Like I said, I'm just testing my camera out right now, and so far I'm messing with this. I like this. Good investment. Hey, you gotta drop that money sometime. It take money to make money. You gotta invest in yourself. And that's another thing, not being scared to invest in yourself. Essentially what you're saying when you go ahead and take that leap of faith and purchase whatever you're trying to get, a course or a camera or anything, whatever you're trying to purchase, what you're essentially saying is, I'm worth it, and I know that I can make something out of this. People who don't want to invest in themselves and they think everything is scam or this is too high, essentially what they saying is, I can't make shit happen for myself. I don't believe in me. I'm not worth this purchase, because ain't nothing gonna change for my situation anyway, so why would I even waste money on trying to change my life? That's what I hear when people talking about, oh, it's too much, or unless you really don't have it and you got kids and you got to put them first, I get that. But if it's just you, or you know, you do got change, or you got the money to make the sacrifice and you just won't, yeah, I feel like that's a clear indication of your self-esteem. You know, your self-esteem and your self-worth make you make certain decisions, because you won't give yourself the evidence or the proof of what you've done or what you can do. And shit, the older you get, the less that you got to look back on, because you won't never take a risk. So it's so much I want to talk to y'all about, and I can't put it in one video, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, and I'm gonna have some more videos on the way. So much has happened, and I can't wait to share it with y'all. Yeah, so y'all just stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's a lot on the way. We gonna build this thing brick by brick, and I appreciate everybody who done made it this far. And if you want to be a part of the family, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can get every notification. Until next time.